Under the scorching sun, an alien spaceship dominates the White House lawn, an impossible spectacle against the familiar green. The spacecraft bears the bold inscription, 3I, Atlases, a stark declaration of its otherworldly origin. Security guards, weapons raised, advance cautiously, their expressions a mixture of fear and duty. Each step is measured, the manicured lawn, now a stage for a silent, high-stakes confrontation. The air shimmers with heat and tension as humanity faces the unknown. The silence is broken only by the distant hum of the alien craft, a prelude to an uncertain future. The spaceship door hisses open, a slow, mechanical groan echoing in the alien landscape. An alien, encased in a bulky spacesuit, cautiously emerges from the spaceship. The ramp awaits, a metallic bridge between worlds. Tentative steps break the silence as the alien sets foot on the ramp. The metal groans softly under its weight, a symphony of exploration. A new world unfolds. On the White House lawn, armed guards stand frozen, weapons raised against an unforeseen visitor. An otherworldly figure emerges, radiating an unseen command that cuts through the tension. The guards, as if under a spell, begin to lower their weapons, their movements unnaturally synchronized. A moment of eerie calm descends as the alien presence dominates the scene with an unspoken demand. The alien's voice echoes across the lawn. "Take me to your leader." Security guards escort the alien down the White House hallway, their faces grim and focused. Tourists freeze in their tracks, a collective gasp escaping their lips as they witness the impossible. Eyes widen, disbelief etched on every face as the otherworldly being passes by. Whispers erupt, a wave of hushed speculation rippling through the stunned crowd. The alien moves with an unsettling grace, its presence disrupting the familiar order of the iconic building. A moment of surreal silence hangs in the air, broken only by the shuffling of feet and the murmur of awe. President Trump sits at the resolute desk, engrossed in documents, unaware of the impending arrival. Two security guards enter, their expressions grim, flanking an otherworldly presence. An alien stands silently in the Oval Office, its form casting an eerie stillness over everything. The air thickens with an unnatural tension as the alien's presence dominates the room. The weight of the unknown settles heavily as President Trump looks up, his expression unreadable. Inside the Oval Office, President Hayes reviews documents at the resolute desk, unaware of the unfolding drama. A captain of the security guards enters, his face a mask of urgency and concern. The captain's voice cuts through the silence, relaying the unbelievable news. "Mr. President, we have a very unusual visitor," the captain reports, his tone grave. He continues. "He landed on the White House lawn in a spaceship. It is the 3I Atlas you were briefed about, sir," the captain concludes, awaiting the president's reaction. In the Oval Office, an alien strides purposefully toward the iconic resolute desk. The alien moves with an unnatural grace, its presence dominating the room. It smoothly lowers itself into the chair, a silent power play unfolding. The alien positions itself directly across from Trump, a tense face-off. The air crackles with unspoken tension as the two figures face each other. A silent challenge hangs in the air, the fate of worlds perhaps at stake. The Oval Office pulses with silent tension as President Trump faces an alien, a creature of otherworldly design. The alien breaks the silence. "I come in peace." Its voice echoes strangely in the room. Trump's expression hardens, his gaze unwavering. "I'm glad to hear that. But you're an alien. We are going to have to deport you," Trump declares, the weight of his words hanging heavily in the charged atmosphere. ICE agents storm into the Oval Office, their expressions grim and determined. The alien, startled, is quickly surrounded and seized by the agents. Handcuffs are harshly snapped onto the alien's wrists, the metal glinting under the bright lights. The agents escort the alien away, a silent procession exiting the Oval Office. Inside the Oval Office, ICE agents escort the otherworldly visitor towards the exit, a silent procession of the strange and the official. Trump addresses the alien, his tone a bizarre mix of presidential authority and mundane bureaucracy. "I'm afraid I'm going to have to ticket you for illegally parking on the White House lawn," Trump declares, his expression serious. The alien stares, uncomprehending, as Trump continues with absurd formality. "I'm going to have your spaceship taken to the impound lot," Trump adds, the threat hanging in the air. The ICE agents exchange glances, the absurdity of the moment etched on their faces. The Oval Office empties, leaving Trump alone in the echoing space. A knowing smile creeps across Trump's face as he anticipates his next move. He reaches for the phone, the black receiver gleaming under the soft light. The weight of power and expectation settles upon him as the call begins. In the Oval Office, Donald Trump sits at the resolute desk, a phone clutched to his ear, his face animated with fervor. His free hand gestures wildly, punctuating each word with characteristic energy. Into the phone, Trump booms with satisfaction. "Stephen, I just deported another illegal alien." The weight of power and the thrill of action are palpable in his demeanor. On the White House lawn, a bewildered alien is led toward a dark ice van, its bewilderment palpable. The alien hesitates, casting one last, longing glance at the iconic building. Grim-faced guards surround the alien, their weapons a silent promise. The van door looms, an ominous portal to an unknown future for the alien. A final, desperate look of confusion etches itself on the alien's face. Under a clear sky, the White House lawn is dominated by the looming presence of an alien spaceship. A tow truck stands ready, its heavy cables extended, prepared to haul away the otherworldly vessel. The stark contrast highlights the absurd reality. An alien ship meets terrestrial bureaucracy. The tow truck's shadow stretches across the spaceship, symbolizing humanity's attempt to control the unknown. The scene is a surreal tableau of the mundane and the extraordinary, a moment of quiet before action. Inside the cramped ice cream van, an alien sits alone. A palpable sense of dejection radiates from the alien. The alien's shoulders slump, a picture of utter despondency. Lost in thought, the alien stares blankly ahead. Under a blazing sun, a spaceship sits forlornly in the impound lot. Alien angles stark against the mundane vehicles. Dust motes dance in sunbeams, piercing the chain-link fence, highlighting the ship's isolation. Heat shimmers off the asphalt, blurring the sharp contrast between the sleek spacecraft and boxy trucks. The ship's silence amplifies the mystery, a cosmic castaway amidst the ordinary. Inside the Oval Office, the monitor glows, reflecting on Trump's face. A spaceship is towed away, a spectacle unfolding on the screen. He watches, a faint smile playing on his lips. The room is silent, save for the hum of the monitor. His eyes gleam with an unreadable emotion. In his office, Stephen Miller erupts in hearty laughter, his face flushed with excitement. The sound of his booming voice fills the room, bouncing off the walls lined with diplomas and awards. He leans back in his leather chair, a picture of success and satisfaction. "That's fantastic, Mr. President," Stephen exclaims, his eyes sparkling with ambition. A triumphant grin spreads across his face as he savors the moment. The phone call signifies a major victory, solidifying his position and power. Against the infinite canvas of space, a lone spaceship drifts, silent and serene. Towed gently, the spaceship begins its journey into the cosmic void, a fragile vessel against the darkness. Sunlight glints off the metallic hull, illuminating the ship's sleek design as it moves further from Earth. Stars twinkle in the background, a celestial symphony accompanying the ship's solitary voyage. The towing cable stretches taut, a lifeline connecting the ship to its unseen guide. A new chapter begins as the spaceship embarks on its mysterious, silent mission. Inside the spaceship, silence hangs heavy as the alien exhales. a sigh that speaks volumes. The sigh echoes in the sterile environment, a stark contrast to the advanced technology surrounding it. Its shoulders slump slightly, a subtle sign of weariness or perhaps resignation. The weight of galaxies seems to rest upon its weary form. A moment of quiet contemplation in the vast emptiness of space. Under the vast sky, the White House lawn buzzes with activity as tourists swarm the site. Cameras flash like distant lightning, capturing the void where the alien ship once stood. Each snapshot freezes a moment of awe and unanswered questions in the bright daylight. The empty patch of grass is now a silent monument, sparking curiosity. In the Oval Office, Trump slams the phone down, the abrupt sound echoing in the otherwise quiet room. A slow, self-assured smirk begins to stretch across his face, hinting at a plan set in motion. His eyes gleam with a mix of satisfaction and mischief. He leans back in his chair, the picture of a man who believes he has just won. Under the cloak of night, the impound lot holds a silent sentinel as the spaceship begins to emit a mysterious glow. The ethereal radiance intensifies, casting long, eerie shadows that dance across the deserted ground. An otherworldly energy pulsates from the ship, a beacon in the darkness, hinting at secrets unknown. The air crackles with anticipation, the glowing spaceship a promise of adventure or a harbinger of doom. The White House glows, a beacon of power under the cloak of night. Its illuminated facade hides the secrets stirring within its walls. A silent observer, the White House stands aloof from the drama. Unwavering light cuts through the darkness. Power emanates, even as unseen events unfold. In the Oval Office's solemn night, Trump slumbers deeply at his desk, oblivious to the world outside. Papers scattered around him, a scene of chaotic peace under the dim, watchful lights. The weight of power momentarily forgotten, he dreams on. The office, a silent witness to the quiet, surreal moment. His face is relaxed, a rare glimpse of tranquility amidst constant storms. The nation waits, unaware of its leader's peaceful respite.